You ever meet someone who thinks the entire world exists just to make them comfortable? Well, I met one on a packed metro train. And let's just say, by the end of that ride, he learned a painful little lesson in humility. If you've ever wished rude people could get what they deserve, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and stick around, because this story is pure, satisfying karma. It was one of those busy weekday mornings where everyone's crammed into the metro, trying to pretend life isn't chaos. You could feel the frustration in the air, people clutching briefcases, students scrolling endlessly, that mix of perfume and exhaustion. I finally spotted one open seat, or at least I thought I did. Except, no. There was this teenage kid, maybe 16, tops, sprawled across 5 whole seats. His backpack took 2, his legs took 3, and he was lying back like it was a damn beach chair. And to make it worse, he was blasting music on his phone. No headphones, just pure obnoxious bass echoing through the train. I tried to stay calm. Maybe he'd just move if I asked nicely. So I leaned in and said, "Hey, man, could you move your bag so I can sit?" He looked at me and rolled his eyes. Then he smirked, that teenage kind of smirk that says, "I think I'm untouchable," and goes, "Nah, I don't think so, man." The way he said it, it wasn't just rude, it was a challenge, like he was daring me to do something about it. Now, normally, I'd just walk away. I'm not the kind of person who looks for trouble. But something about his tone, that disrespectful smirk, the loud music, the arrogance, it just hit a nerve. So I took a deep breath, looked him dead in the eye, and then I reached down, grabbed his backpack, felt the weight, made sure there were no electronics inside, and hurled it down the train car. It landed like a cannonball. Everyone on the metro turned to look. The kid shot up like he'd been electrocuted. "What the hell, dude? Go get my bag." I just smiled and said, "Sure, you can go get it. Oh, you can fight me for it." And here's the thing, I'm not small. I'm 90 kilos, work out regularly, and this kid, he looked like a gust of wind could knock him over. For a few seconds, he froze. You could see the gears turning in his head, pride versus fear. Then he muttered something under his breath and stomped off down the car to get his bag. As soon as he left, I sat down, right in his spot, and waved at a few other people standing nearby. "Hey, there's space now. Come on, sit." They did. We filled up the entire row. For the first time in 10 minutes, the train actually felt peaceful. When the kid came back, his face was red. He saw every seat taken, his little throne gone, and started yelling. "What the hell, man? That was my seat." I looked up at him, calm as a monk, and said, "Unless you want to start a fight, I'm not moving." He stared at me, breathing heavy, fist clenching. But he didn't move. After a few 10 seconds, he turned, shouted something I won't repeat, and stormed off to another car. The rest of the train ride was peaceful. No loud music, no entitled attitude, just quiet. A few people even nodded at me, like silent thanks. And yeah, maybe I felt a little guilty afterward. It wasn't the most mature way to handle it. But sometimes, people need to be reminded that the world doesn't revolve around them. And that courtesy goes both ways. That teen walked away red-faced, humiliated, and hopefully a little wiser. He got a taste of his own medicine, and the whole train saw it. Instant karma, in real time. Sometimes, standing up for yourself, and for everyone else who's too polite to, feels good. Not because it's about dominance, but because it's about balance. Respect goes both ways, and some people only learn that the hard way. If this story made you smile or gave you a little faith in karma, hit that like button and tell me in the comments. What's the most satisfying act of instant justice you've ever seen? And of course, subscribe for more Reddit revenge stories that prove sometimes the universe does keep receipts.